let's imagine a typical evening at an Indian home where the kids are playing and shouting with each other and the TV is at full volume and the mom just wants the Alexa to listen to it. Well, let's hear the frustrations from one such family.
Hi, I'm Shipra. I'm the mother of two wonderful but very energetic children. Like many families, we have a voice assistant at home. But I honestly thought that this voice assistant would make my life easier, make it more convenient, and make everyday tasks more simpler. But most days, it creates more frustration and confusion rather than convenience. The kids love talking to it. They treat it like a toy sometimes. The assistant gets confused, it responds to the wrong person, or it simply gives up altogether. Our home is never really quiet. The TV is on, the mixer is running, some other noises are there. And I find myself giving commands 2 to 3 times, trying to make the voice assistant understand that it's me who's giving the command. And I have to repeat my command time and again, which is very frustrating. It is not a convenience, it's frustrating. So as a mother, I'm already juggling a number of things at my end. I have 100 things to do. So I just wish that it would listen to me for once, understand that it's me who's speaking, understand what I'm actually trying to say, and help me rather than just adding on to one another thing.
Not everyone speaks the same way. Let's hear it from someone who's been suffering from Lisp from a long time.
My name is Vasu. I'm ST Internet Harness. Actually, I have a slight Lisp. I'm able to talk with the people and they are able to understand, but the issue is that whenever I try to talk with the voice assistant devices, what happened, like most of them, they are unable to understand me. So I have to speak again and again and again to make them understand.
Could you please say some words that are difficult for you to communicate with them?
Yes, like there are some words, like some common words that I use and I get a Lisp a lot, like success, Siri, assistant.
Well, let's see how our Canary deals with it. Assume a person who is just talking, not to the Canary, but to someone else. Does it deserve a million parameter computation? No, not at all. So this is where our passive ideal state comes, which searches for wake word and if there is any noise detected, outputting 3 things, whether speech, wake word, or noise floor is present. Else, if the computation stops, it remains idle without wasting any resources. Then we move on to our second layer, that is the acoustic intelligence, which takes in account the pre-processing of the sound. Again, giving us an idea of the speaker count and the overlap. Again, outputting 3 things, the count, confidence, and the mode bit, which finally leads us to our most important part, that is the dynamic resource scaler. This outputs 3 modes in which the processing can be done based on their difficulty of computation. Mode A, clean voice, no noise. Mode B, slight noise and overlapping. And mode C, heavy noise and heavy overlap, which leads us to our most important layer, that is the understanding layer. Here, the voice is converted to text with the help of ASR. And in case if no wake word is found, then it's just discarded at that point itself. Whereas the known user profiles is searched for prioritization, which helps in managing our multi-wake word engine, executing either clarification or sequentially the queries. And then we move to our final, the response and execution layer. You remember the mode A? Well, that's where it goes directly. Well, why do you want to waste a lot of computation for something that is already very clean and processed? Here, after the simple ASR, we unravel our decision engine, which does the command validation and personalization. With the help of the stored database, it extracts the user profiles, the context, and with the help of our application that we have made in app as well as website, you can manage the Canary as well as have adequate prioritization, connecting the entire workflow in one. So this is how the Canary delivers the best results. And now, shall we test our Canary?
Today I am recording my voice profile for speaking identification. I am speaking naturally and clearly.
Canary, I would like to test different speaking styles.
Canary, what is the weather in my city?
What is the weather in my city?
The current weather in Mumbai is 33 degrees Celsius and smoke. The current weather in Bengaluru is 29 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy.
Canary, play some songs.
No, Canary, don't play any songs.
Playing Bad at Love by Halsey.
Canary, play some songs.
No, Canary, don't play any songs. Stop.
I heard multiple conflicting requests from Hitanshu and Pranay. Please clarify who I should listen to.
Canary, play some songs.
Canary, what is the weather in my city?
Canary, what is the news in my country?
Canary, what's the weather in my city?
The current weather in New York is 27 degrees Celsius and partly cloudy.
Canary, can you tell me some news of my country?
Here is the latest news for US. Iran war live. First round of Iran-US talks concludes in Switzerland.
Now this is where our Canary becomes more than just another voice assistant. So let's see how the Canary's decision engine works. Assume a child and a parent both talking to Canary. What happens is Canary takes it to its decision engine, where the speaker separation happens, and after the separation, the hierarchy is decided, along with the intent, whether it is opposite or same. This is fetched with the help of the database, which fetches preferences and roles, managing everything with our household management portal connected through app as well as website. Lastly, combining all of these factors, the intent, the priority, and the speaker identification along with personalization, we get our desired results. That's why we believe Canary is built for every voice. Choose any wake word and the Canary adapts to you. Assume you register through our application for a new wake word. What will happen is Canary will analyze your voice and extract what text you want to speak with the help of our OpenAI Whisper model. Then it will analyze the wake word that you're trying to say. There, it will identify strings and substrings of such character whose combination or individually produce different phenotypic variations. What will happen is it will run a dynamic program and permutation combination algorithm that will generate several combinations of the same word with changing these variations, such as Zalvis, Zarvis, Zarvis, Jalvis, etc. What will happen is these wake words will be assigned different weights, and based on your convenience, you can speak to whatever you wish to prefer, making sure that even people having Lisp or speech difficulties can easily communicate with the assistants now. Thank you so much for listening to us.
Thank you, everyone.
This is Team GadaElectronics.
Signing off.